before me forever. But now the Lord declares, far be it from me. Those who honor me, I will honor. But those who despise me will be disdained. Let's go to 1 Peter 2:17. 1 Peter 2:17. It says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the king. Let's go to Proverbs 22, verse 4. Proverbs 22, verse 4. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. May the Lord bless his word. Hallelujah. Now, the Bible talks so much about honor, and we may not be able to exhaust all that the Bible has spoken about honor. Although it may not be referred as honor, it is referred by other words, which we are going to be seeing this morning. And this is very, very important, especially in these last days, when Paul, when talking to Timothy, was saying in the last days, there we will have a generation. And if you summarize whatever Paul is saying, it's a generation that does not honor, disrespectful. And my brother and my sister, God is very serious with honor. That is why he's saying in 1 Samuel 2:30, remember, this is the priest, Eli. And Eli and his children, as far as God is concerned, they are dishonoring him. Bwana sifiwe. So we are talking about, maybe if it's today, we are talking about a bishop. Because Eli was a high priest. And his children now were priests. And God is saying they were dishonoring him. And he says, he's talking to him and saying, those who honor me as God, I will honor them. But those who dishonor me, those who despise me, I will despise them. I will disdain them. They shall be rightly esteemed. Hallelujah. So God, my brother, my sister, is very serious with honor. And as time around us, we'll be looking at who are we supposed to honor in life. Also, we'll be looking at what happens when you honor, when you walk with honor. What happens? And we will be looking at examples of people that walked by honoring, and what happened to them. What about those who did not honor? What happened to them? Hallelujah. And I pray that the Lord is going to help us by his Spirit. And just like we have started by saying, those who honor me, I will honor. I would like to believe, God, that there are people listening to me, and you have been walking in honor. You have been honoring God with your life. And I want to believe, God, that he is about to honor somebody. Hallelujah. He is about to honor somebody who has been honoring him. Somebody who has been walking, aiming at honoring God. Hallelujah. Because remember, this is the year of divine visitation. We should not forget that. And if it's the year of divine visitation, then I want to believe God is going to honor somebody. Hallelujah. And I pray I'll be counted among those that God is going to honor this year. Hallelujah. Now, let's define honor. Now, honor, it's a noun. It's also a verb. And so, when we are defining it, we'll be defining it in both ways. Just check on that so that there's feedback that is coming. Now, what is honor? Honor is great respect and admiration for someone. Great respect for someone, all admiration. You admire somebody. You admire someone. It can also mean high esteem. High esteem. Also, honor can mean to glorify, to promote, to make rich. To glorify, to promote, to make rich. Also, honor can be defined as the quality of knowing and doing what is morally right. The quality of knowing and doing what is morally right. Kindly, if you can follow me and put that on the screen, it will help people. So, when we say you are honoring somebody, what we are saying, you are highly esteeming that somebody. You look at that somebody with high esteem. You are glorifying that somebody. For example, when we say you honor God, it means you glorify God. Honor is attention. When you honor somebody, your attention will be to that someone. Hallelujah. Another word that always follows honor is obedience. Hallelujah. When we say you honor God, then you will obey him. Hallelujah. Another word that always follows the word honor is loyalty. Loyalty. When you honor someone, you will be loyal to that person. So those words, you will always find them following the word honor. Respect, attention, obedience, and loyalty. Hallelujah. Now, let's look at the other side of the coin. What is to dishonor? Because we say when you honor, you respect someone. You obey someone. You esteem them highly. Now, what is to dishonor? To dishonor is to disrespect. It is to disrespect, to lightly esteem. To disrespect, to lightly esteem, to despise. You despise somebody. It also means to disdain. To disdain. Kudharau. Hallelujah. Are we together, church? So, having defined what is honor and what is to honor, and also dishonor or to dishonor, let us ask ourselves, where does honor come from? Where does honor come from? Now, if you follow those verses that we have read, you will find that God is the source of honor. God is the source of honor. Because Proverbs 22 verse 4 says, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Hallelujah. And we see God is telling Eli that those who honor me, I will honor. Those who dishonor me, they'll be dishonored. Or I'll dishonor. Hallelujah. Bwana asifiwe. Now, who are we to honor? Who should we honor as the people of God? Number one, God. We are supposed to honor God. Now, this word honor, in the Bible, you find it so many times, but it comes in another way. It comes in the word fear God. So when you talk about honor God, in the Bible, you find it as fear God. In other places, it comes as worship God. They mean the same. They are referring to the same thing. You honor God, you fear God. You walk in the fear of God. We see people who are mentioned as worshippers of God. They were worshippers of God. For example, Lydia, who met Paul. The Bible